Hello, 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 hello. Happy Wednesday. Whoever it is, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. It's hump day. It's hump day. We're going to hump on over to Thursday. I'm good. How y'all doing? Yeah, it's cold. It's cold. I like it kind of cold, but it's not so hot today, though. Hey, Brilliant. Hi, Betty. Hey, Retirement Days. Thank you, ladies, for coming in. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. What you guys up to? We're strolling today, ladies. We're just going to take a stroll because it feels so good. Like, it feels a little bit too good to do a brisk walk. So we're going to go slow. We're going to go slow. Okay? We're going to go slowly. But it feels so good out here. Like, you got to soak it up. You know, it's officially summer now, so you got to catch the cool days. The cool days, you got to enjoy the cool days. Okay? Got to enjoy the cool days. Look at that. There's that cactus, y'all. Look at that cactus. There's the cactus. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by the community guidelines. That's what YouTube says, everybody, okay? That's what the content creator says as well. Remember, follow the community guidelines. So what y'all up to? Brilliant says, Betty, happy Wednesday, Queen. Brilliant, did you get you some rest? Did you get some rest? I hope so. Thank you to everybody who gave a thumbs up already. I appreciate you. But you know, all support is welcome. Whether it's a thumbs up, whether it's a like, a comment. You don't have to share. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe if you don't mind. Okay, I would appreciate it. Okay, come over here and watch my legs move. Watch my legs move. We're moving a little bit slower today because it's really, really nice out here this evening. And this breeze, it's like it's not a heavy breeze, but it's just nice enough to, oh my, it just feels like rain is on its way, you know? So it's nice enough to just keep you kind of, it's really pleasant. It's really pleasant. It's really nice enough to make you want to sit down in your lawn chair, put your feet up, get you a glass of tea, lemonade, water, tea, lemonade, water, okay? Whatever you're going to drink. If you're going to drink a soda, that's okay. But just remember, when you drink soda and juice, you better watch your carbohydrate. You better watch that sugar intake, okay? Watch the sugar intake. So if you drink tea, you can put the amount of sugar in there, you know, that you want. If you make you a glass of lemonade, you can just do you about 8 grams of sugar, okay? But when we purchase the pre-made, when you purchase the pre-made, it's gonna have at least like 50 something grams, like 40, the high 40s, 45, 47, 50, 55. Some of them even go up to 64. So you gotta watch it when you drink the soft drinks and the juice. Okay, I know a lot of times people grab juice like, oh, it's the be all end all if you don't want water. Yeah, it is. It gives you a lot of sugar. And once your body is used the sugar that it needs, what does sugar turn into? Fat. Okay? Look it up. Look it up. Excess sugar turns into fat. Okay? So you want to be careful with that juice and those sodas. Hey, Key Kitchen and More. Welcome to the chat. How are you? Brilliant says, yes, I'm still very groggy, but I'm here. Brilliant. You know, sis, you can get you some rest, okay? Everybody, please say a prayer for Brilliant if you don't mind. I would appreciate it, and I know she would greatly appreciate it as well, okay? Thank you for coming to the chat, Brilliant, Betty, Key Kitchen. Thank you guys for coming in. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. I hope that everybody got a workout in, like workout Wednesday. Look, you can use Wednesday, just like we use these days to say what. I don't know what people eat on Monday. I don't know what the thing is for Monday, but you know, Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. Wednesday is what? Wing Wednesday. So maybe Friday is like fish or catfish Friday. So I don't know what's Monday and Thursday. But anywho, for Wednesday, you can also just say workout Wednesday. You know, maybe you're not ready to get full, just go full throttle yet. So pick a day out of the week. Pick hump day, pick Wednesday, workout Wednesday, okay? Thank you, Brittany, for speaking to everyone, welcoming people in. Key Kitchen says, I'm doing well, can't complain. I know that's right. I know we complain. What good does it do? But we still do it anyway, don't we? Sometimes we still complain anyway. And sometimes we just, like Key Kitchen said, we realize that, you know, we can't complain. Can't complain. You can. Sometimes, if the right person hears you complaining, maybe they have a conversation with you, see what's going on with you, see if they can help you in any way. And that's what we do over here. We might not be able to actually physically help you or help you in a way that you truly need, but we're here to try to encourage you, uplift you, let you know to keep on moving, just like we let the legs keep moving consistently, keep moving consistently, okay? Yes, Key Kitchen, keep it moving Monday, okay? Keep it moving Monday. Yep, keep it moving Monday. What else for Monday? Money making Monday. Just a marvelous, magnificent Monday. You know, we're going to get into things that happened that were good. Make it work Monday. You know how Monday is the first day of the week. Sometimes you just got to make things work, right? Betty says, I work out Monday through Saturday. It's mostly an addiction now. See, and they say that addictions are bad. There are some good addictions. Right? Working out is one. Well, I don't know. I gotta look at the flip side of that. Because you get some people who not only have they not been working out regularly, they just want to overdo it just to overdo it just to show out, overdo it just to, I don't know. You really can't meet goals when you overdo it with working out, because all you do is overexert yourself. You overexert yourself and you end up like looking kind of crazy. So you don't want to overdo it. Some people are addicted, meaning that they're very, very, very consistent. So addiction in a good way, that's a good way. But when you're just trying to just, I don't know, overcompensate basically for nothing, you end up tiring yourself out, potentially harming yourself, hurting yourself. So you don't want to do that. And at worst case, at least case, you look like, what is wrong with you? Like, what is wrong with you? You know you can't do that. You really knew you couldn't do that before you started. Take your time. Hello? Take your time. Don't overexert yourself. Trying to show out, or trying to be cute, or trying to show that you can keep up. And at the same time saying you don't want to keep up. You know, you only should be keeping up with you. Y'all, it's so funny when I see cats. The cats I see, they've just been doing some weird stuff. And maybe it's not weird for them. Y'all remember the cat that was coming up out of the manhole? The cat that was coming up out of the manhole was hilarious. And then it's like every time you see them, they have that walk is just, I don't know, it's just something about a cat. I prefer dogs, because cats just seem evil. They seem mean. And I know they all aren't mean, but if you're just happen to be walking by and you see one, sometimes they can be cute. But sometimes it's like they're just on the prowl. Like they have that walk, the walk of a predator. They're always looking for something, always searching for something. A cat is just like a lion, just always looking and searching for something to devour. I am 65 years old, and it helps keep you limber. Yes, yes, yes. It'll definitely help keep you limber, especially if you're stretching. Like they do yoga only. They do yoga, and let me tell you, yoga is not just stretching. We know that yoga is not just stretching. It is a whole. It is entirely way more than stretching. But yoga can get you so toned. Yoga can get you toned. Hey Donna, welcome to the chat, sis. Good evening, good evening. How you doing? Thank you, Donna. Flowers back to you, sis. Yoga can like be so stressed, like just relaxing. Okay? When you're in those different positions, you feel like what the heck sometimes. But if you just kind of relax, get into the position, and don't let your mind wander, okay? Don't let your mind wander. Just focus on what you're doing. Focus on the breathing techniques that they teach you in yoga, and you'll feel so much better. And you will definitely become a lot more limber. You will be more limber than you probably thought you could be. So the stretching, so think of stretching as, I guess, mini yoga. Because stretching, just stretching, regular static stretching. Look, sometimes I just do that at night and go to sleep. Betty says, yes, my stretches before I do weights and bikes are ones that, yes, right, because you're supposed to. You're supposed to warm up. Even if you're just walking, a walker, you're supposed to stretch before. You're not supposed to just take out walking. You're supposed to stretch, get good stretching in, okay? And not just your legs if you're walking. It is still the best thing to do is to still try to do an overall, touch every area, every section, every part of your body, okay? But at the bare minimum, your legs and arms if you're going to walk, because we're not just using our legs, right? You want to get those arms moving too, at the shoulder, at the elbow. You want them to move, right? So you want to warm up with your stretches. Like I said yesterday, your stretches, get that blood circulating to those muscles, to those joints, your stretches, and then do you some squats, lunges, or just walk, a walk that's not before you get into your full workout walk, okay? You just kind of walk in place, walk in a circle, just walk, just move, get you a good warm up in, and then go into your exercise, whether it's walking, riding your bicycle in the neighborhood, your stationary bike, your treadmill, walking your treadmill, riding your elliptical, skating, dancing, swimming, jump roping. Y'all know I name a plethora of things that we can do. Okay. So you do that consistently for 30 minutes or however long you can sustain. And guess what? If you can only do it 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, your endurance, it will increase, okay? And you'll find yourself going maybe 5 minutes longer in a couple of weeks. A couple of weeks after that, another 5 minutes. So where you were going 10, a month or so later, maybe you're doing 20 minutes. And then another month or so, or less, or a little bit more, whichever one, you're at your 30 minutes, okay? Gives you stamina, energy, okay? But make sure that your intensity fits you. The intensity fits you. So we're going to do the disclaimer that this channel has done forever and will continue to do. Always consult your healthcare provider, be it your doctor, your primary doctor, okay? His nurse, his CRNP, nurse practitioner, his PA, his physician assistant, a nutritionist, when you incorporate, one to better your diet, physical therapist, occupational therapist, okay? It's a team effort, collaborative effort. And of course, that team includes you. So no matter what you guys discuss or talk about, make sure that you feel up to the task. Make sure that you feel like it. Now, there's a difference in, oh, I don't feel like it today, and you truly are doing too much, okay? Sometimes we just don't feel like it, and we get up and we push ourselves to go, right? Sometimes we're doing too much. I don't know if it's to impress self or others, but we do too much and don't even want to admit that you're doing too much, okay? Just like with everything, you got to think about what have you been doing. You can't just jump up today because you were in the military 10 years ago and run a marathon. And you haven't run in 10 years. Maybe here or there, off and on, but that was it. So you can't just jump up and run a marathon, okay? You can't do that. Or maybe you kind of do it off and on, go this way. And you haven't trained for an event, and you think you're just gonna jump up and do it. It doesn't even have to be an event. Just general exercise, okay? General exercise. Your doctor will help you to formulate a plan. Someone in his office will help you formulate a plan. Get you a personal trainer, okay? Go to the gym. Don't let your personal trainer take the place of your doctor, because he's not a doctor. But let him know what the doctor has told you as far as your limitations. Let him know about your goals. And they will help you to decide if they're realistic. Okay, some of us have goals that aren't realistic. It's fine for everyone to have goals. We should have goals, okay? All right, we should have goals. We're supposed to have goals. Short-term goals, long-term goals. But make sure that your goals are realistic, okay? If you're of a certain age, you know you're not going to have washboard abs, okay? If you're a female, you know you're not going to have washboard abs unless one is in your genes. Genetically, you just got it like that. Or two, you've always worked out. You didn't take these big, long breaks. Or maybe you just started 3 months ago. And you've been consistent. So you will see results. And if you don't see results in the time frame that you give yourself, like I often say, sometimes you have short-term goals. Say you got a short-term goal to lose so much weight in 3 months. Well, if you haven't lost that weight in 3 months, guess what you have to do? What did we say we had to do? Well, you got to give yourself a little bit more time on that short-term goal. Because sometimes it's all going great, and then you plateau. And sometimes some of us, we reach our goals. And so when you set the next goal, it may be a little bit harder. I hope you guys are talking in the chat, because y'all know when I'm talking and looking around and walking, I don't see you. So I appreciate you guys carrying the chat for me. Brian says, how are you, sis? No, that's Angel. Angel says, how are you, sis? Guys, speaking to everybody, speaking to each other. Thank you, I appreciate it. Brilliant says, Betty, wow, 65 years young, queen. Wow, that is okay. What a blessing. That is a blessing. A blessing. It is definitely a blessing. Donna says, I'm in my sleep study. They haven't set me up yet. Okay, I have to spend the night here. Okay, I got you. So what time do they let you go? Around, is it like about 7? Donna? Brian says, Donna, sis, I'm here, one hand down, just temporarily, but here, sis, how are you? You trying to get fitted? Oh, okay, for a breathing machine. Mm-hmm. That's what it sounds like. I'm here until 7. Okay, I didn't see that. Thank you, Donna. Please contact your primary care provider before beginning any exercise regimen. Thank you so much. Robin L. Hey, hey, Robin. How you doing, Robin? Welcome into the chat. I know my mom said hello. Thank you, Brilliant. Thank you, Donna. Because anybody who comes to this live chat, don't you guys, when you come in, I'm not ignoring you. Sometimes I catch you time you come in. Sometimes I catch you and you've already left the chat. But my great mods, Brilliant, Donna, Chef Finest Wine, Rock, Jill's Comfort Zone, when they're here, they will definitely greet you. And the other subscribers and supporters who come here regularly, they are great about greeting everybody as well. I appreciate that. You guys are appreciated. Yes, it is, Robin. That's why it's like, I'm not doing a brisk walk today. I'm just kind of strolling because this wind feels so good. This wind feels so good. And this water, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And it's like the water seems like it tastes even better that it's not as hot out here. I don't know what it is. I guess because I've been drinking usually I drink my water like right before I start. Not too much before I start because I don't want to get, feel heavy. But just enough to try to, be hydrated, be well hydrated. Because I drink water throughout the day anyway. So therefore, when I come out here and walk, I don't have to have much because I drink throughout the day. And then when I'm done, I'll drink a good bit of water. So you guys know, what is the old saying about eight classes? I guess I would put in cups and glasses together, okay? About 8 glasses a day. About 8. There are other ways you can, calculate that by your weight. But I'll say 6 to 8. Some people can even stand up to like 10 cups a day. So, because you have to account for things such as exercising. If you get 6 to 8 on a day when you're just kind of just doing your thing, doing your regular work around the house, at work, think about the time that you exercise. You need more water, okay? You're sweating it off. You're getting those toxins out. So you need more water to help to what? Lubricate those joints, okay? Lubricate those joints. And you want to take you some deep breaths in and out also as a part of your warm-up. In and out as well as a part of your cool down, okay? So you want to get that O2 in, keep things circulating and flowing well. And you take that breath, take that push out, exhale, get those toxins and all that waste out. As much waste as you can, okay? Get that waste out of there. Let's see. I'm going a little bit slow, so I should be looking down. Let me look at this chat. Thank you, Brilliant. That like button, those 3 dots at the top right. Hit it. Y'all know I don't badger y'all about those likes, but I do appreciate them. They are appreciated. All right, they're appreciated. Just like each and every one of you guys are appreciated whenever you come into the live chat. I appreciate you. Because you can be doing anything else. And you might be doing a lot of things, okay? So if you're just chilling, if you're multitasking, thank you for allowing this live to be one of your tasks, okay? Because we have to multitask. We have things to do, right? So we just can't sit. And people just can't be in there the whole time. But guess what? If you have it playing, if you're listening and you're cooking, like Donna often cooks, okay, and I appreciate her letting me be one of her tasks, and she's listening and she comes and she mods. I appreciate that. Brilliant is doing, look, Brilliant be doing so much. That's Brilliant. Get you some rest. And we're praying and everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right for you, okay? Robin says this is going pretty good. Yeah, I read that. I'm telling y'all, I be repeating stuff. Bria says, glad to hear that, Robin. Thank goodness we haven't been affected yet. Thank you, Brilliant. Yes, we do. We pray that you're enjoying this positive walk and talk time with us today, okay? Okay? Feel free to drop down in the chat and say hello, hi. We won't bite, we promise. Okay? We won't. Leave a comment or 2 in the chat. And if you don't choose to do that, leave a comment or 2 on the replay. Okay? We appreciate you joining us today. We want you to look at the legs move, okay? Look at the legs move. Look at the feet move. We can do a brisk walk, okay? We can jog, okay? We can skip, and we can run. Y'all know I won't run out here because the phone will be across the street, okay? But today we're kind of going kind of slow slash briskly at times. Kind of slow, just enjoying this breeze. It's so nice. It's so nice. Donna says, Lance Pride, that storm last night tore up a lot of stuff. Oh my God, really? Oh my goodness. You said that it seemed like it was going to be a pretty strong one. You said that. Yes, Brilliant. Prayers up to all affected by the storm last night. Thank you, Brilliant. Watch Lance Pride's legs move. We hope it encourages you to get up and move your own. Yes, keep moving those legs. Keep moving. Work your body. Work your body. Make sure you don't hurt your body. Okay? Keep moving. Keep moving those legs, those arms. Keep moving consistently for 30 minutes each day, 5 days a week. Total of 150 minutes per week. Okay? Okay? And if you want to start out at 15, then it's half that, right? It's half that. But you can get up there. You can get up there. There's nothing wrong with doing cardio in some form daily. Okay, you want to move those legs. Keep those legs moving. Keep those legs moving. Keep moving consistently. Robin says, yes, my joints are a definite telltale sign when I'm not drinking enough. Yes. Yes, Robin. Yes. Yep. That water keeps those joints lubricated. It helps to increase the synovial fluid along with moving, helping to increase the synovial fluid. You know? Yes, everything's going to be all right. Donna says, y'all, here she comes with these Frankenstein plugs. Have to give them my phone. It's too early to be going to sleep live, y'all. Oh, it's going to be okay, Donna. It's going to be okay. Pretty laughing. Robin says, Brilliant, her body lets her know she is 60. 60, a beautiful, vibrant 60, okay? Look, as we age, our body starts to let us know that we're not 20 anymore. But there are things you can do, you know, to feel better, And if you're not doing anything and you feel your joints popping, getting stiff, you know, of course, go to the doctor, get examined. And even if old Arthur has started to act up, they'll tell you, what's the remedy to Arthur? What's the remedy to Arthur? One of them. What's the remedy to old Arthur? One of them is to keep moving. Keep moving. Be consistent and persistent. Okay? Brilliant says, welcome to Lion's Prize Chat, where gems of wisdom stay getting dropped. Okay? If you have any, please leave them in the chat. Okay? Because we drop nuggets over here. We do. This channel is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. We drop the nuggets, okay? Everyone in here has nuggets of life. We drop them and we pick them up. So if there are any nuggets dropped in this chat, pick them up, you know, share them with a family member, a friend, church member, co-worker, any peer, okay? Young or old, right? Because if you use them, if you can't use them, one of those people can use them, right? If you can't use them, one of those people can use them, okay? Talk to your primary care provider, and he'll keep you on track. And Brilliant, we know they're still listening, okay? Because they got out the stanky panties. Oh my God. The hilarious part was when they said they may not do it every day. I'm like, oh my God. Baby, you're supposed to do that every day after each workout, even if you've had 2 showers already that day. When them panties and that bra get sweaty, you got to get out of that junk and get that sweat off your skin, okay? Otherwise, you letting that sweat dry on your skin, and that's nasty. Girl, the hell? The hell? Because our mamas taught us better than that. Heck, your doctor will tell you that. Get out of them wet, nasty drawers and bras. Men, y'all too. Get out of those wets, okay? Number one, the first reason you should get out of those wet clothing and bathe your tail is because it's sweat. There are toxins, dirt, bacteria, warmth. I don't care how old you are or how young you are, okay? That's why mama and daddy made you get in the shower before you get in that bed. So you can get out of those wet clothes that you done played in, tumbled all around in, rolled in the grass in, or you just walked in, okay? And even in the wintertime, get your butt out of that stuff. Can't believe you have to tell somebody that. Not do it every time. The hell? I don't care if you had 5 showers today. If you decide at 7 o'clock or whatever time you're going to walk, one of those showers should come right after you get done walking. Girl, that might not do every day. I was like, I don't know who taught you, baby. Who taught you, baby? Who taught you? But the number one reason you want to get out of those wet clothes, seriously, everybody, is because they're warm, okay? They're warm. They're in an enclosed area, okay? That warmth and moisture, it promotes the growth of bacteria and everything else, okay? So to let that stuff just sit on you because you want to do something else or whatever that something else is can wait unless it's an emergency, God forbid. Get your butt in that shower and then go back to doing whatever you want to do. Okay? Geez. In the wintertime, maybe you can go a little bit longer because you maybe won't sweat as easily, but you still sweat if you put in the work. If you put in, then you're going to sweat. You need to get out of those clothes, y'all. Get out of those clothes. Not no sometimes, or not no every time. Every time you work out, get out of those clothes. Just like when you go swimming. When you're done in that water, get out of that swimsuit. Get that chlorine off of you. And yeah, you just got out of the pool, but get that moisture, that chlorine-filled moisture off you. And think about it. When do we get in the pool usually? In the summertime. So you want to remove that moist, warm breeding ground for bacteria. Okay, it's a moist, warm breeding ground for bacteria. Geez. See, sometimes you ain't even got the light to go to the doctor to know some stuff. Come on, ladies. Get it together. Okay, Robin says she's about to start aqua therapy again. That's great. Aqua therapy is so refreshing, rejuvenating, helps to increase your strength, weight loss, and keep mobile. Right. Exactly. And if you're working out, the bottom line is it's going to be for fitness. But you know, some people are working out to lose weight. If you want to really do that effectively and you're serious, figure out your target heart rate. Well, figure out your maximum heart rate, first of all. Then you figure out your target heart rate range for your age. Okay? That range will be 50 to, some sources will say 50 to 75. Some will say 60 to 80% of your maximum heart rate. So if you want to burn fat, you need to keep it within that range. Because burning fat is the way that you will lose weight. Unless you have a condition, you know. That's just like when we say, make sure that you drink enough water. We we really mean that. Make sure that you drink enough water. But sometimes people have certain conditions or situations or issues, and they may be on a limited fluid intake. So, you know, if you consult regularly and you get regular checkups like all of us should from birth and up, sometimes we take a few years and we skip it, y'all. Sometimes we do. But of a certain age, you should get back to that. Get into your doctor regularly. Okay? So, they'll tell you the things to do as far as exercising, your level, and your body will also tell you. So it's a collaborative effort between your primary care providers with an S, you, your trainers if you have any, your nutritionists. But a lot of people don't have all that. Sometimes a lot of people can't afford all that. So at bare minimum, your doctor and you. Okay, your doctor and you. Because even when they give you a plan, they will tell you if this feels like too much when you start, let us know. Now you're going to probably feel it's going to be a little bit tough at first, but there's a difference between it's just being tough because you're just starting and it's too much. Okay, it's too much. And look, whatever was going on 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, hell, even 5 years ago, things change. Okay? That's why those of us in certain fields have to continue to have what's called CEUs, continuing education units. Because things change when you're talking about the health field, whether you're talking about being a personal trainer, all the way up to being a doctor. So when we talk to people, we have to know what we're talking about. And just saying, well, that's how I do it, that's not getting it. Because see, you're reaching masses. Everybody's not catching that part. Or they don't want to catch that part when you say, for me, or that's me. Okay? So if you're putting stuff out there, make sure you're knowledgeable. You're knowledgeable. And not just latching on to what other people say. And not just Googling things. Because even when you Google things, right? You need to pay attention to the things that you're Googling. And you need to study them. And you need to look at the source. The sources. Look at the sources. Regan says, Robin, y'all, they pretty. It says I was looking at those dogs, y'all, they so pretty. Our bodies get real disobedient the younger we get. Okay, you said our bodies get more disobedient the younger we get. Robin says, yes, it does, Bria. Bria says, Robin, I just started keto. Let's see how this goes. Laugh out loud. These extra pounds, they're getting evicted. Brilliant. Those extra pounds are getting evicted. Robin says, I know that's right. That's okay, Bria. That's okay. Girl, you look, typing is just like when we're talking, right? Sometimes we get tongue-tied, tongue-twisted. We get jumbled up. Look, I just tried to put cup and glass together and said class. I put cup and glass together when we're talking about the water and said class. I know I get tongue-tied sometimes. Sometimes it's just you're just eager to get out what you're saying. And sometimes it's just you get stuck in a little bit of a twist of the tongue, right? We get those tongue twisters. Robin says, yes, brilliant. My mom had CHF. She's 87 years young. 87 years young. Blessing, blessing, blessing. Blessing, blessing, blessing. Look at the legs move, everybody. Look at the legs move, okay? Watch them move, okay? You want to walk, 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 walk. You want to walk. You want to jog. You want to run. You want to skip. You want to walk, jog, run, skip, sprint. Ride your bike. Ride your stationary bike. Get on your elliptical. Walk your treadmill. Go skating. Dance. Go swimming. Okay? Go mountain climbing if you want to. Okay? But what you want to do, you always want to make sure that you warm up. Stretch before. Think of it as What do you call those? It was just on the tip of my tongue, right? You know, like a word like radar, R-A-D-A-R, right? So if you spell it backwards, it's the same thing. So think of your workout as that. Stretch, warm up, your routine, okay? Stretch, cool down, okay? See how we started with stretching? We ended with stretching, right? The warm up gets you ready. The cool down lets you know that you're done. You're prepared to finish, okay? So radar, think radar, all right? Radar, R-A-D-A-R, okay? Stretch, warm up, exercise, cool down, stretch. Started with stretching, ended with stretching. Started with the letter R, ended with the letter R, okay? Brilliant, you know I'm throwing something out there, just testing. They're gonna flunk the test. By flunking the test means they're gonna say exactly what I said. You can't even like a certain song. I think these people think that when you do certain things, it just drives in so many subscribers. It does not. It depends on what you're doing, who YouTube is pushing you to, and that is where your help comes in. Okay? Okay. That is where your help comes in. Thank you, Brilliant. Please check out Lion's Prize playlist. Her videos and shorts are amazing. New ones daily. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Brilliant. I appreciate that. Robin says, I sure will, Brill. I love that old girl. Robin, she is fine, fine, fine. Yes, she is. Thank you, Brilliant, for the kind words. You know what? A lot of times when people tell you you look a certain way or you are a certain way, you're like, where? But I have learned to accept compliments because that's something we ladies rarely do, is compliment each other and truly mean it. And so genders, no sneaky agendas, we support each other. We compliment each other. We uplift each other. We encourage each other. Okay? And each person is a different person. Some people just don't look over the BS. You know what I'm saying? No matter how small it is or how petty it is to the next person, hey, your discernment is your discernment, right? Your intuition is your intuition. Always listen to it. Always pay attention to it. Do you have to always act on it? Not always, but be aware of it. Be aware of it. Be aware. No, don't let anybody else's opinion of your discernment or intuition cut it off. That is yours. It's God-given. He gave it to you just like the five senses, okay? Okay? He gave it to you for you to use it. So don't let what anybody else say or think diminish your intuition. You know when things don't feel right around you, and that's whether you're in person, online, in the department store, wherever you are. You know when things don't feel right. Pay attention to your intuition and definitely use your discernment. Okay? What's going on, Urban? The House of Urban Lounge podcast. Welcome to the chat. It is. We need to love on each other more. Yeah, that's right, Robin. That's right. So yeah, everybody is walking today, y'all. It feels so good. I don't know. I think a lot of the country got rain, or rain may be on the way. And let me tell you, it feels so good. Breen says, yes, we do, Robin says. Breen says, Urban, welcome back, King. Welcome back. See, you see what I'm talking about? Brilliant just, she compliments everybody. She gives a word of encouragement to everybody. And what one may think is small, let me tell you, you never know what a person needs to hear. And just the word king, queen, beautiful, blessings, those words uplift people. Those words uplift people. Robin says, it's never going to steer you wrong. Brian says, never. Robin said they finally got rain today. That's good. I know you guys are glad. Because have you guys ever, in the summertime, usually the rain will cool everything off. But have you ever, in the summertime, gotten rain? And it's like when the rain, right after the rain, it's still hot as heck. Or look, if it's still early enough in the day, the sun comes out and it seems like it didn't even rain. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. It's like a sauna. It's like a sauna. I'm like, come on now. Sometimes it'll do you like that. You'll get that rain, the sun will come out, and it's like, okay, what happened? We got rain. It should be cooler. But the sun, you guys, sometimes it'll rain. And I'm talking about sometimes a heavy rain, right? Say it's noon to like maybe late noon, 2 o'clock. Early evening, 3 to 4, the sun comes out and dries up almost every drop of that rain. You may see a puddle. You may see a puddle like on the curb or something. Robin says last time that happened, she was in Alabama. I'm telling you, the sun will dry things up, okay? It'll dry things up. Especially in the summertime. Especially. Now, when it's in the winter, you getting that heavy snow, then the sun comes out like the next day. It's gonna take that snow a little bit of time, especially if it was heavy. But with that rain, that sun is gonna soak that water up just like a vacuum. It's gonna soak it up like a vacuum. Bree says, check out Lion's Prize. Rain. Okay, rain and ocean videos. Great for getting you, okay, those rain videos, those ocean sounds, they are great for getting you to sleep, okay? Those are my favorite. The ocean is my #1 favorite sound. The sounds of those tides hitting the shore, that water, all that water. The ocean sounds are my favorite. And the rain is a close second. The rain is a close second. Watch Lion's Prize legs move. We hope it encourages you to get up and move your own, okay? In any way, get up and dance, okay? If you don't want to go outside, get up and dance. Get up and walk around your home, okay? Go get up and walk around the biggest room of your home. Do several laps. Get up and do several laps, okay? The biggest room of your home, get up and do you several laps, okay? Hey, sometimes y'all walking at home inside is the best, summertime, okay? That's why I'm on the elliptical more. Ellie the elliptical, best friend, okay? Ellie the elliptical, my elliptical is my best friend. Her name is Ellie. She won't lie to me. I'm telling y'all, she never lies unless those batteries are out of whack. Those batteries need replacing, she gets a wonky, okay? But she doesn't lie. The numbers don't lie unless the batteries need changing, okay? Okay? When you walk by her and you've not talked to her, you know how like your best friend calls you up and says, girl, I called you like twice and you haven't called me back yet. What you doing? Why haven't you called me, right? Well, that's over the phone. You feel a little guilty. But let me tell you, that inanimate object doesn't have to say a word. You get to feeling a little bit guilty. Yes, Robin, it is the best sleep sound ever, yes. Brian said, get up and shake that thing. Okay, get up and do you a Tina Turner. Do you a Beyonce, okay? Or just do you. All right, do you. Shake it like nobody's watching, okay? Shake those calories off. You ate that piece of chocolate cake. Get up and shake like nobody's looking. Like they say, dance like nobody's watching. Get up and dance like nobody's watching, okay? Y'all, I was hoping it would rain, to be honest. I was hoping that it would rain. It feels like it wants to. Because y'all know, I don't mind walking in the rain. I don't. I don't mind walking in the rain. Y'all know I love walking in the rain. Okay? I really do. Brilliant says, Robin, yes, I love the rain and thunder. The rain, me too, Brilliant. Me too. I remember Donna talking about that. She doesn't like that sound because she said she was in a tornado happened before. And so I guess she, because of that, she says that she doesn't like the sounds. But I love the sound of thunder. As long as it doesn't, do damage, I love a good heavy thunderstorm. I know, me too, Robin. I love a nice heavy thunderstorm. One that doesn't do any damage, just comes through. Because it's those heavy ones tend to cool it off. They tend to really cool it off, cool things off, cool things down. Those heavy ones. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay. Y'all know these cars are part of nature, right? They come with that loud music. Sometimes I usually just let it go. But when you can hear every lyric, I try to mute. Because nobody wants to hear every lyric, okay? Nobody wants to hear every lyric. But yeah, I love a nice thunderstorm. I really do. As long as everybody's safe and it doesn't do a lot of damage, I love a nice thunderstorm. Just that beach, look, let me tell you, I can sleep on the beach all night for nights. And then get up and be like, when are we going back to the beach? You got to be careful in that beach though. When you go out, because I've seen in the news that there have been, a few drownings, So you guys, it's vacation time, right? It's summer. So if you live near a beach, I'm sure you already know. But for those of you who are going on vacation and taking the family, taking the kids to the beach, be safe, you guys. Be extra, extra safe. Pay attention to the warning flags. Pay attention. Hold on one second. Okay, guys, that was that same car. But, so when you're on vacation, wherever you are, places that you don't know, pay attention to your surroundings, okay? And when you're at a beach or something like that, pay attention to the forecast. I'm sure most people do check out the forecast when they're trying to plan their vacations. But, sometimes you plan your vacations like way, way in advance. Not like a couple of weeks, but like way in advance. And so you're just hoping that the weather is good, for those dates that you chose to take your vacation. But always, always, pay attention to the forecast. And even if the forecast is bad, guess what? You can still enjoy the beach. Unless it rains nonstop every day that you're there, you can still enjoy the beach. That's why people who live near the beach, oh my gosh, if they love the beach, it's like they have it made. They have it made. But if you don't really live near one and you have to drive or even fly, pay attention to those warning flags, okay? Brian says, now look what's stuck in my head. I want to go outside in the rain. May sound crazy, okay? But I want to go outside. Sing it, Brill. Sing it, sing it, sing it. Robin says, I'll gaze at it, but I ain't getting in it. I only go so far, Robin. I only go so far because you rather be safe than sorry, okay? You rather be safe than sorry. And you really don't know sometimes, especially if you're not familiar with a certain beach and you really don't know how far out is too far, just stay at the shoreline, y'all. Just stay at the line. Okay? Because sometimes you'll even see people out and you're thinking, if they're out that far, then I can go out that far. But you got to think about a couple of things. Can you swim? Okay. How good can you swim? Okay. How good can you swim? Definitely make sure not to be out there alone, you know, and watch each other. Adult, not just the kids, adults watch each other, you know. Um, because you don't have to know how to swim to get out there in that water. But if you know that you cannot swim, you probably don't need to be any more than maybe 2 feet away from the from the shore. Okay. Oh my gosh, yes, sharks. And sometimes sharks, you never know where a shark will come. And that's the scary thing. You never know. And you have some beaches where they'll say, well, sharks aren't known to be in this beach. But you never know. Okay? That's just like a stray dog can get lost, you know, or not a stray dog, any dog can get lost and get away from his usual surroundings. So even if it's a beach and they say, well, sharks aren't plentiful here. First, the key word is plentiful. Because that lets you know that any beach is a possibility. Okay? So be careful. Hi there, is that Cam? I'll say Cam because that's the only part I can read. And I'm sorry, Cam, but I'm gonna have to delete the comment because if you can't, because I only read English. I only read English. So we haven't removed you, but if you speak English, I see that you wave in the first comment. I'm glad that you're here. But when you start putting stuff in there, that's what we were talking about. I wish it would just like automatically translate. I wish it would automatically translate. Because I might be deleting the comment that's a good comment. But I don't like it when comments are in there that I can't read. Okay, Robin, sharks don't follow the rules. Okay? Sharks do not follow the rules. So when you guys go to the beach, okay, whether you can swim or not, don't go too far out. Don't go too far out. Because, again, in the news lately, there have been, you know, some drownings. And some of those people could swim. Some of those people could swim. So, you know, when people who can swim get into a pickle, you know, imagine those who can't swim. The panic, you know, the panic that sets in when that tide comes, that's just, that current that's just a little bit too heavy and you can't handle it. So make sure that you don't go out there where the big ones are. Stay close to the shore. Enjoy your vacations, okay? Be safe. Be safe. And if you're going to the beach, pay attention to the flags. And even if it's a perfect day and everything's a go, still pay attention to how far out you go. Pay attention to where your kids are, okay? Your nieces, your nephews. Pay attention to all the kids out there, you know? Now, do you have to sit? No, it's not like you're babysitting. We're just being our brother and our sister's keeper, you know? Anytime you see kids out in the water, those ears should kind of perk up, okay? Your eyes should widen a little bit. Bryn says she ain't going, Robin. Y'all ain't going. Robin says she gonna gaze at it. Bryn says, Robin, I know one rule they follow: get dinner. Yep. Yeah. Look, did you guys see that video of that young man that fell off of the I think they were like on a cruise or something for high school graduation, maybe a couple of years ago now. They were on a cruise, and you know there was some alcohol on there, but you know how kids have that skip day or senior skip day. Well, I think they had actually graduated, right? And y'all, I don't know if he jumped or if he slipped, but they were high school kids, and you know how high school kids can get. Y'all, if you haven't heard of it, when you get off of the live, Google, I think it happened somewhere near Louisiana, in the waters near Louisiana. What's that, the Gulf of Mexico that goes up under there? I think it happened somewhere in the Gulf. They were just like one of those, I guess, you know, like maybe a 2 or 3 day cruise thing maybe. But guys, look at it. And he fell, and you could see the sharks. You could see the shark. And they searched and they searched, and it was pretty much like, you know, I don't even know how to explain the sadness. Because when you see the video, it's nothing, it's not gross or gory or anything like that. It's just really sad. Because when he fell in, they were in an area known for sharks. So anytime you're on a cruise, you know, they emphasize being careful. Okay. So again, I don't know if he had been drinking or not, but I think it was a dare. Some people are saying it was a dare, but y'all, he fell in. However he fell, whether he jumped or slipped, or I hope nothing, no other way it happened, but he fell in. And when he fell in, the shark kind of swooped. It was like a, you know how like something comes to the surface of the water and you can see it, even on the video, you can see it. He saw it. And when he saw it, he turned to swim away. But y'all, you know, he wasn't as fast as that shark. And I can't remember. You know what? The last I checked, he hadn't been recovered. So I really need to check. I need to look that article up myself. Yes, Robin, it's so sad, so heartbreaking. I need to look that up myself because I don't know. The last I saw, they hadn't recovered him. So I need to look at it again, you know, because if they did, I just want to know. I want to know if they did or not. But the reaction of the kids on the ship was pretty much, you know how people don't want to say what happened because there's no official word, but you could just hear the reaction of the kids on the ship. They saw the shark too. I think some people say that they thought it was a raft. What do you call those things? Not a raft. The thing that you get in to protect you if you can't swim. Geez, what is the name of that? Hey, little bitty. Yeah, he barking at me. I didn't see him the first time. Yes, Robin. That was real traumatizing because they're gonna remember that he must have been asleep. That he, you know, yes, I know that was so traumatizing. Think about it. They're 17 and 18 years old. Heck, even if they were 19 and 20, 17, 18, maybe some 19. Senior trip, your senior trip. I don't know if they had graduated yet. I don't know how that goes. I can't remember. Your senior trip, you know, and I'm sure it's different with certain schools, but it was their senior trip. They're celebrating, you know, that their graduation has either just happened or is upon them. And then they see their classmate slip or fall or jump, if it was a dare, into the water. And then they saw that shark. That was so sad. That was so sad. So yeah, I'm going to look it up too. I'm going to look it up and see if he was ever, if they were able to rescue in any way. Because I don't know, y'all. That shark, when you look at the video, it is like you can't see it real well, but you can see enough to know that a shark kind of came up to the surface. Because you know, they smell blood, like they smell flesh. They're looking for whatever. And they say, now people say sharks don't like humans much. And I'm like, shoot. They attack. So they like you. They like you. Life really just starting for them. It was so sad, Robin. I was just like, oh my gosh. And you could see the shark, you could just see the fin that you could tell. He came up, and then the young man saw him. You know, he saw him, and he turned away to swim away. But the thing about that is, they say that those waters are shark infested. So even if that shark that we saw didn't attack, there was probably several others in the area, you know? So that was sad. And like you said, Robin, very traumatizing. Very traumatizing. Brian says that's heartbreaking. Yes, it very heartbreaking. Brian says she would have had a heart attack before the shark got her. And Bria, did he, did he pass out or something before? Because that has got to be, like, just think about it. You know, you go to what is it, Busch Gardens or something like that, and you see those dolphins and stuff. They're beautiful animals, but this is a shark. And I just say Busch Gardens because that's like the closest thing I can think where you may be with an animal, a sea creature or a water animal that is that big. But at least dolphins don't even have the look of terror that a shark has. And I'm telling y'all, when y'all see it, y'all are gonna be like, that's a shark. That's a shark. And when you see him turn away, you know that he knew it was a shark. And it's like, what was going through his mind at that moment? What was going through his mind at that moment? You know, you're young. Sometimes we do things when we're not so young, you know? And you think back on it, hindsight is 2020, and you're like, if I had just not done it one more time, or if I had just gone home, or if I had just gone, most people have had those moments. I'm sure everyone has had a moment like that where they say, well, if I just had went ahead and went home, or, and it doesn't have to be something major. It can be you volunteer to help out at work. You're going to stay a couple of hours. And something goes crazy, goes haywire. And you're okay. But you're thinking, man, if I had just gone home after my shift and I stayed over, So you just can't imagine what was going through his mind. Thank you, Brilliant. Yes, please hit those 3 dots and hit that like button up there at the top right. Okay? And if you come into this chat, please be coming in here with the intentions of uplifting, encouraging, being positive, not envious. Just good vibes, because all of us over here, we just want to have grown folks conversation, talk about some informative issues, educational issues, some things to make us laugh, some things to make us have fun, so that we only want to have fun in here, okay? And we also want to be informative as well. Have fun and be informative. We drop nuggets. You guys is right in the chat, you drop nuggets that I pick up. You drop nuggets for each other. I hope that I drop nuggets from time to time that you guys can use. Again, whether you use them, your family, friends, co-workers, fellow students, for those who are in school, of any peer, of any kind, okay? They won't always work for you, just like your nuggets won't always work for the next person, right? But maybe they'll work for someone you know. Robin says, that happened to me my high school year. I was asked to work a double that day because someone didn't come in. Ended up, oh my gosh. And with the grace of God, you are okay. With the grace of God, you're okay. So a lot of times we look back and say, if I had just said no, or if I had just not done this, not done that, or if I had just done it this way instead, or if I had followed my first mind, y'all know that one, following your first mind. And then guess what? Speaking about following your first mind, it could be something as simple as taking a test, y'all. They tell you always follow your first mind. And like if you just absolutely don't know the answer, then it's okay to just guess. But a lot of times they'll say, if you're undecided between, say it's A, B, C, or D, and you're undecided between A and B, or B and C, or C and D, they say follow your first mind. But sometimes your first mind is confused and it just does not remember which one. So at that point, you just have to guess. Then there are times when you follow your first mind, and guess what? It was the second thought. So when taking a test or something like that, they always say follow your first mind. So I guess it's not guaranteed to work every time, but I think it's guaranteed to work most of the time when you follow your first mind. Hey, Show Enough, welcome into the chat. Nice to have you in here. Ended up getting robbed by a guy that grew up in the neighborhood. Wow, wow, that's sad. That's sad. I'm glad he didn't do anything to harm you. Besides, of course, mentally traumatizing you. Show Enough says, hello, Robin. Hello, Brilliant. Yes, thank you, Brilliant, for reminding me. Guys, please support Chef Finest Wine. Please send 2 votes per day. And you can get more votes with a monetary donation, okay? We are trying to get our very own Chef Finest Wine to #1. He is almost there. We need your support. Thanks in advance. And please definitely vote tomorrow. Vote today if you haven't. Vote tomorrow. I think he said tomorrow is the day that decides if he moves on or not. So please do all that you can for Chef Finest Wine. He's in the Carla Hall Presents Favorite Chef competition. So please support him if you can. Financially, you can purchase more votes. I think it's 10 votes, $10, something like that. But you get 2 votes for free. So if you can't, financially, of course we understand. But just vote for free. The link will take you to a Facebook page. But if you don't have Facebook, then, share the link with someone who does have it. Share the link with someone who does have it. If you don't mind, I would appreciate it. Oh my gosh, Robin says yes because he did. Wow. He did? Wow. So yeah, that was mentally traumatizing. Man, people are something else. People like to say people do the most. I say people do the most, and sometimes people do the least. And when I say the least, I mean something that they truly didn't have to do. They truly didn't have to do. So, yeah, we're glad that you got through that, Robin. We are. Yes, subscribe to Chef Finest Wine, please. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. Subscribe to A Brilliant Blessed Mess. Subscribe to Angel Eyes 1111. She is right now in a sleep study. So we're hoping that everything turns out okay with the sleep study. Say a prayer for anyone that may be going through something that you know about. Okay? So please say a prayer for my moderator, Brilliant. I won't say anything but that. But you guys, just say a prayer for each other, okay? Say a prayer for each other, all right? And I like the R words over here, okay? Each day, try to find you some time in the day to have some me time so that you can relax, release, relate to the things that you can relate to, and the things that you can't relate to, do what you can do about those things. God will handle the rest, okay? Reset, refocus, okay? Restructure. Find some resolution, find some resolve, regroup, okay? And restart. There are so many R words. I love the letter R, okay? There are so many. Give yourself a rose, okay? And that other 4-letter word that I like, self-love, okay? Self-empowerment, self-motivation, okay? Self-encouragement, self-control, okay? And know your flaws, because I told y'all all the time. I've told you from time to time, and I tell you all the time. Patience is not a strong suit for me. I do not have patience, okay? When dealing with silly things, silly people, silly objects, I just don't have patience, okay? And I have to get better about that, okay? See, a lot of times people can't acknowledge their flaws, but we're human. We all have flaws. So just learn to try to work on your flaws. You're not going to be perfect, okay? But we can be a lot better than we were if we just work on them. Restraint. Practice restraint. That is a flaw. And I think that's a flaw with me because of my lack of patience. because I just have no tolerance for BS. So you just sometimes just want to, like, it's hard to restrain. And sometimes it's good to just laugh about it. Laugh at it, poke fun at it, and laugh at it. Okay? Poke fun at it, laugh about it, and laugh at it. Okay? Thank you, Brilliant. Chef Finest Wine is running for #1 in the Carla Hall Presents Favorite Chef competition. And there is the link. Please, please, please go and vote. Please go vote. Robin says, listen, you are a walking sister. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Show Notes. Thank you, Brilliant. Subscribe to Angel Eyes. And Angel Eyes, we know that sleep study is going to go well. Robin said, child, I'm getting tired. I know, Robin. You get tired. It's just like with a lot of the things that we do. We get tired, but we just keep moving. Keep moving. Keep those legs moving. Keep those legs moving. Okay? You may not be able to do 30 minutes. You know, anything over 30 minutes is fine, but don't overexert yourself. 30 minutes is sufficient. It's recommended by most professionals, okay? We can look that up and Google it, because over here we do not give medical or professional advice. This channel is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. We drop nuggets and we allow you, it is your job to go and look those nuggets up and even find even more things about the things that we say, okay? We don't give professional or medical advice because we have not been formally educated, okay? Licensed by any authority, state or federal, okay? To professionally assess, diagnose, treat, or evaluate, okay? We just drop nuggets over here. We share things that we know that work for us and that have worked for people we know. And you can take those things and study those things, you know, educate yourself about those things, talk to professionals, and see if maybe they can work for you or someone you love, okay? Show enough said I would have tripped over my own feet. No, you won't, Show enough. Okay, Brilliant says, does that one work? Okay, so did the link not work? Uh-oh. Well, you can go to Chef Finest Wine's channel. I always remember you can go to his channel as well, and it is there. Look at his community wall, and you will find the link. You will find the link. Okay, it says block or report. Okay, go to his channel. You guys can go to his channel, and the link will be there. You know, you'll have to scroll maybe, but not much, and the link should be there. So please, please, please do that. I would appreciate it. I know Chef would appreciate it. So we're about to get out of here, guys. It's been an hour and almost 20 minutes. And what we do right now is what we always do. I'm going to tell you guys and encourage you to not let bothered people bother you, okay? Don't let stressed people stress you out. And if you find yourself in somebody's misery lounge, you know, get out of there and go back to your happy lounge, okay? In their misery lounge, they may not be miserable, but some people just have a lounge because they like to make people miserable, right? So if you find yourself in that misery lounge or in somebody's misery lounge, they offered you like some tea, lemonade, a couple of drinks, some finger foods, and got the big TV on the wall going, and you're comfortable, and all of a sudden you start to see the mess and some chaos, or you start to see your intuition starts to kick in, like, it might not be such a good place to be, okay? Okay, your discernment starts to say, you don't like the company, like my granddaddy says, get your grip and go, okay? Get your grip and go. G-Y-G-A-G. G-Y-G-A-G. Get your grip and go, okay? Get out of that misery lounge. Go back to your happy lounge where you might not always be happy, but you don't have to indulge in somebody else or with somebody else who's trying to make you miserable, okay? Because people who try to make you miserable, guess what? Sometimes you can peg them on first glance. Sometimes it might take a few months, might take a couple of years. but they'll come up out of those sheep's clothing, okay? So keep your peace, okay? Because you got enough going on in your day-to-day life, in your day-to-day activities, that you don't want to be online in somebody else's misery lounge, okay? So on that note, I'm going to wish you guys peace, positivity, and prosperity, okay? That doesn't mean things are perfect. It just means that that's what we wish for, okay? That's what we hope and pray for. Because without peace, there's chaos. Without without positivity, there's negativity. Wherever chaos and negativity live, hold hands, breed, and roam together, you fail to prosper to your fullest potential, okay? You fail to prosper to your fullest potential. So get out of there. Get out of there, okay? Let me see. There's his page. The link is on his community wall. Thanks so much for your support. Thank you, Brilliant. Thank you so much. Thank you, Robin, for coming in today and hanging out with us. Don't be a stranger. Come back. Come back, come back, come back. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow if it's the Lord's will. If not, we plan to see you Friday. Okay? I have a really, really busy day tomorrow. So I might just jump on here in the morning. And I might be able to squeeze the evening in like as usual. But if not, again, we'll see you Friday. You guys have a great rest of your week. Show Enough says, okay, Brilliant. Amen, 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 Robin, amen. Have a great rest of your week. Okay, take care of yourself. I know we like to take care of family. We put family first. That's that feminine love, that feminine instinct that we have, that feminine desire that we have to put family first. But remember, you have to put yourself first sometimes so that you'll be able to put them first, okay? So good night, everybody. Y'all have a good rest of your night. Thank you, Shona, for coming in. Robin says, I enjoyed myself. Thank you, Robin. We enjoyed you too. Thank you so much for interacting, commenting, and engaging in the chat. We really did appreciate you. I love each and every one of you guys. Brigham says, we pray you enjoyed your time here today with us. We hope to see you again. Lions Pride appreciates your time spent with us. I definitely do. I definitely do. Because you could have been anywhere else. And you probably were somewhere else. Again, I'm just glad that you made me a part of your multitasking, okay? I'll see you guys on the next Let's Walk and Talk Live in Lions Pride. Bye, y'all.